Is the new MPC One by Akai a good product? My opinion is yes. Now, full disclosure, I have never owned an MPC product. I am primarily a keyboard player, so most of my experiences with workstations like the Korg Kronos, Triton, Yamaha Motif, or synthesizers like the Yamaha Modi X or S90. As far as beat making is concerned, I would say it is something that I dabble in. Although I have made plenty of beats over the past 20 years, it is certainly not my bread and butter. Even before the MPC One started to ship, I saw various MPC Live, X, and legacy MPC users chiming in with their thoughts on the new product. Many had negative things to say about it. Main gripes were, like the lack of a rechargeable battery like the Live, not enough inputs and outputs, no Wi-Fi, no Bluetooth, no ability to install your own SSD, USB 2.0 instead of 3.0, and only 2 gigabytes of sounds rather than the 10 gigabytes that came with the Live and the X. The pads were smaller, no phono inputs for turntable sampling, etc. Some even went as far as to say that Akai dropped the ball on this product. Like, why would they come out with such an anemic, stripped down MPC that was missing so many key features? Well, they didn't. I think the One is misunderstood by some people. Listen to what Akai has to say about their product.
So this is the brand new MPC One, and the great thing about this product, Nick, is that it brings the MPC format to a whole new generation. And there's a massive community of beat makers and stuff that want to get into these kind of platforms.
Sure.
And it's now at a really affordable price point for them.
This looks really exciting for the sort of budding producer getting into the MPC game.
Yeah, this is a really exciting time for us because and to bring the MPC platform and the standalone technology down to a price point that allows people to come onto it now is fantastic for us. It really is.
The great thing about it is there's no compromise as far as power. It's the same operating system as our MPC Live and our MPC X, just in a compact version that's affordable for the entry level. We wanted to make sure that the people that are out purchasing MPK Minis and our controllers, that they have something within our ecosystem that they can go out and purchase and experience what people have loved about MPCs for so long.
Now, the main thing with MPC One is that we're really focusing on the new entry-level beat maker. So this is a real tactile piece for us because it really does put MPC into the hands of a whole new beat-making community.
The message from Akai is that the MPC One is a product designed for the entry-level beat maker. It is for a whole new generation of producers today who wish to get away from using their computers. It comes at a competitive price point to be attractive to beatmakers that are already using products like Akai's MPK Mini, for instance, and getting them more committed to their ecosystem. This product is not designed to attract the MPC Live and X owners. Of course, there will be Live and X people that get it for various reasons, but they are not the target audience this time around. Akai is looking to expand their customer base, not sell again to the customers they already have. I think some current MPC users are shocked that Akai came out with a product that's not for them. From my perspective, the MPC One gives users a lot of bang for their buck. At a price of $699, it truly has a lot going for it. The build quality is excellent. The pads are typical MPC quality pads, just smaller. I personally didn't have any trouble playing on the pads. I own a machined MK3 by Native Instruments whose pads are larger than even the Live and the X. No, you cannot install your own SSD, but you can connect an external hard drive, flash drive, and there is an SD card slot in the front. I installed an SD card with 128 gigabytes of storage, and I have a flash drive with 128 gigabytes of storage as well. In other words, I can store approximately 400 hours of stereo audio samples at 44.1 kilohertz at 16-bit. Does it need an internal SSD? It has the same operating system as the Live and the X. They have the same 7-inch touchscreen as the Live and actually more dedicated buttons than the Live, which will actually improve workflow in my opinion. Yes, it must be plugged in, but nearly all of my music gear needs a power source. That is most certainly not a deal breaker for me. Really, when it comes down to it, what I really like most about the MPC One is the fact that it's standalone. I can trigger samples and stuff from it, and that's how I plan to use it live. And I like the fact that it has like an Ableton Live type of style. This will enhance my live performances, and I can do it without resorting to using a laptop. Furthermore, I can load a whole set list of songs into the MPC One at once, and with a simple turn of a dial, I can be at my next song. Now, this is something that is not possible with the Roland MC707. Yes, I own one of those as well. Only one song can be loaded in at a time, which makes switching songs quickly an impossible feat when playing live. The Roland Groovebox costs about $300 more than Akai's product. It has no battery, no Wi-Fi, no Bluetooth, a small non-touch screen, no ability to install an SSD, and it does not come with software that it integrates with in order to use it seamlessly like a controller. The Machine Mark III is a phenomenal piece of gear, and I've completely fallen in love with it, but I cannot use it in standalone mode whatsoever. So if I am to use it live, I have to take my laptop on stage with me and some sort of audio interface and my keyboards. I have nothing against using computers live. I've done it, but there's just something to be said about the reliability of an instrument that is specifically designed to create and play music only. So if you're looking to get something that is a standalone unit, or maybe you think you may need a standalone unit in the future, and you're looking for something that has great sounds, a great sampler, a modern UI, and can control modular gear, integrates well into a DAW, etc., you should definitely check out the MPC One. Though it is designed for the quote-unquote entry-level beat maker, there's really nothing entry-level about it.